The biggest question for Canadian PR right now is that when will the express entry cutoff points or the CRS scores drop? If you are in line waiting in the express entry pool with a score of around 450 or 460, but then you are all haunted by the recent cutoffs of 472, 75, or 78, if you are thinking that when will that particular cutoff drop and you will be invited, then this is the video that you must be watching, because I've done a quick analysis based on the data that was provided by IRCC, and I can sort of an estimate tell you that when can you expect the cutoffs to drop, or if they don't drop, then what is it that you can do to make sure that you're invited. Be tuned till the end of the video. My name is Sahil and I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. So guys, welcome back once again. Like I was telling, that in this particular video I've done a quick analysis and tell you clearly that when can you expect the points to drop. Okay, now there is nothing too different that I've done. It is only a specific information that is available on the express entry draw part on canada.ca. If you look at that particular page, you'll find a small table that's there on the page, that clearly tells you that how many applicants are there in line, okay, waiting in the express entry pool. So based on the data, if you look at that particular table, people between 451 till 500, there are about 23,295 people who are in the express entry pool. People above 500 are close to about 633. So if you go by the math that every 15 days IRCC holds a draw and invites close to about 3,500, around say 4,000 or 3,000 people. If you roughly take that number to 3,000, then you can expect that every month IRCC is going to invite about 6,000 people who are there in the express entry pool. If you add the total of people above 450, close to 23,800 or 900 people are there in the express entry pool who are waiting for these cutoffs. So you can expect 8 cutoffs to take care of these 24,000 people, and 8 cutoffs can be spread across every 15 days. That is about say 4 months to go. So within 4 months, some people or we will get a decision on their express entry pool. But then keep in mind, every 15 days, if 3,000 people or 3,500 people are invited, a lot of more people get added to the express entry pool, right? A lot of people are giving IELTS exams, and a lot of people are now qualifying to enter the express entry. So that number is anyhow not expected to go down in the upcoming times. So but if you look at the specific tiers between 450 and 460, about 9,400 people are there. Okay, above 460 till 470, there are about 9,182 people again. Okay, now above 470, there are about 4,644 people. Okay, now let's say in the next 15 days there is a cutoff that invites say 4,200 people, then the scores are again expected to drop. But if you look at the recent trends, the cutoffs are not dropping. Say they're above 470 only. So what I personally suggest is that instead of waiting for the cutoff to drop, do something that can increase your CRS points. Okay, now to increase your CRS points, there are a couple of things you can do. First, make sure that your spouse gives an IELTS exam and achieves CLB 9. If he or she does achieve CLB 9, then you're good. You can expect to score a lot of points in the express entry pool. If you have a sibling or your spouse has a sibling inside Canada, then expect to score another set of 15 points, I think, and that could help your profile gather more points in the express entry. Now, for a lot of people, getting CLB is not an option, CLB 9 is not an option, and your sibling, your brother or sister could not be a PR, right? Then what could you do? Now, another option, very good option that you could opt for is going for a PNP. Now, PNP, like I said, it's not that easy, but then applying for a PNP without a job offer is a good thing. If your occupation is in demand, so let's say Saskatchewan is a very active PNP, Prince Edward Island is really active again, and Nova Scotia nowadays is closed, but then they seldom open and they invite a lot of people as per their job occupations in demand. Also, if you are working in a job that is in demand in Ontario, you could expect a provincial nomination from Ontario if you have the right qualifications. Very less often, but then still, Ontario also invites a lot of people, especially people in the tech, for their PR in Ontario under YNP. So, guys, all in all, I think you should be applying for a provincial nomination, because don't wait for the cutoffs to drop. Instead, do something that pushes your points up. Getting a PNP pushes your points up by 600 points, and once you are there with a set of say 900 or 800 points, you can expect an ITA anytime the draws happen, and that is one way which by which you can secure your Canadian PR. If you need any help, if you want to apply for a PNP, I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I'm based out of Brampton in Canada, in Ontario, and we do provide all services pertaining to immigration. We can definitely help you apply for PNP. We have specialized knowledge for that as well, and we would be more than happy to take up your file for provincial nomination and the express entry. If you need help, my details are in the description box. You can always feel free to comment in the comment section, and I hope to see you soon in Canada. All the best and see you soon.